reading the 48 Laws of Power, page 58, law number 7. I came across a quote from Nikola Tesla that completely encapsulates my view of what it's like to be a black person in America. Nikola Tesla said when he was offered an award, "You propose to honor me with a medal which I could pin upon my coat and strut for a vain hour before the members of your institution. You would decorate my body and continue to let starve for failure to supply recognition my mind and its creative products, which have supplied the foundation upon which the major proportion of your institution exists." Wow. When I read this, the reason that I connected it to being black is because what he's saying is that you'll award me, you'll show me off, you'll celebrate me for one night, yet you have not properly paid me for my actual contributions to your institutions. The medal was going to be given to him later in his life when he was already suffering from poverty after all of his patents had been ripped from him through tactical business practices influenced by Thomas Edison, who was his fierce rival. Thomas Edison being the most revered inventor of our American history, when Nikola Tesla really was much more brilliant. And anyone will tell you he was much more brilliant. However, he never got his just desserts. He never got what he was supposed to get based off the sweat of his brow and the power of his mind. And that scenario really struck a chord with me because I feel like black people as a whole, for some reason that most of us have some type of understanding of, we never get what we actually deserve, right? But what they'll let you do, they'll let a LeBron James exist, but they won't, put that same amount of money into reinvigorating the education of black youth. You see what I'm saying? So when he says that you will give me a medal, right? I'll put a medal for an hour. I can look good in front of the members of your institution while you continue to let my body starve, right? Even though it is my mind that is the foundation of everything you're doing. And if you understand the history of America, you understand that as a black person, there's no separation between America's position as a superpower and being black, right? Because without slavery, this ship would not be where it's at. And as we continue, even if you go modern and you take away the absolute atrocity that was slavery, if you look at things, with a modern lens, all entertainment, all sports, right? These are black bodies. These are black people's abilities on display, correct? But the owners are not Nikola Tesla's. The owners are all Thomas Edison's, you see. So we parade them, our country will parade black bodies on television, you know what I mean, for our entertainment, yet never give black people fully across the board their just desserts. And to me, that would be, okay, if most of the players are black, there should be some black owners, black head coaches. Does this make sense? So I don't want to get too deep into it because it's not really, the point of it is not just a racial dynamic. The point of the quote is that sometimes in life, no matter how brilliant you are, there's systems in place to keep you in your place, right? And that, if it happened to Nikola Tesla, who's one of the most brilliant men to ever exist in modern history, imagine how much human capital we're losing with the institutions we have now, who are denying that foundationally, black people, brown people, LGBTQ people can do great things, right? So I won't go on too far of a tangent. I just want to express that. That quote really stuck with me, because we do a lot of tokenism. We do a lot of little awards here and there, little grants, little nonprofits, but we have no real institutional change, which is what really needs to happen. Because there's no reason that Nikola Tesla should have died poor with a mind of that caliber, you see. But he did. And once again, if it happened to Nikola Tesla, imagine how many people we've lost to bad business practices, to the Thomas Edisons of the world, who are not proficient in science or creation, but are proficient in business systems, you see, and capitalism and capitalizing off the situation. So thank you for your time.